Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a question and answer video. I put out a couple days ago that I was going to be doing this and you guys commented your questions or you privately sent me questions, so I'm going to be answering them. And don't mind my ensemble right now. I'm in my pajamas, it's raining, it's cold, it's nighttime, and I did my makeup, and then you know when you get to the point where you're supposed to do your hair and you're just like, yeah, it's not happening. Anyways, don't mind that. I need to wash my hair tomorrow. And my lips are still a little swollen, so don't judge me on that. But yeah, I'm going to read some of the questions. I kept them in a little album on my phone. Isn't that so smart? And I said that questions could be about anything. It didn't matter, like, it didn't have to be about makeup. It could be about whatever you guys wanted me to answer. So, yeah, I might, like, jump around, obviously, on topics. Okay, so, what does it cost for lip injections? I would say it varies. I got them done in Beverly Hills, so I would also say it varies on where you get them done. I would expect Beverly Hills to be a little more expensive than other places. However, I did get it done by somebody that I knew who gave me a friends and family discount, so yeah. But I really don't like talking about money. I think it's very private. So I'm just going to say it was a couple $100s. Not as expensive as you would think. I definitely thought that the price would be so much more than it actually was. Okay, favorite movie and book. Favorite movie, I have two favorite movies. The first one is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and the second one is The Big Lebowski. My favorite book is The Lovely Bones, and then the fourth and seventh book of the Harry Potter series. And then anything else you thought about studying other than film in college? No. Not at all. No. It never crossed my mind to study something else. When I was a child and my babysitters would go off to college, and I knew even like back then that I would go and graduate in film. Yeah, so no, I didn't even consider it. I really wanted to go to the University of Oregon. When I finished at a community college, I had the grades to get into the University of Oregon, but they didn't have a film major. Their closest thing would have been like English creative writing or something, because my emphasis in film was screenwriting. So I was really bummed about that, and I really wanted to go to that school. That was like my dream school. I applied there anyways and I got in, but I turned them down because they didn't have a film major. So no, I never ever thought about majoring in anything else besides film. I did double major though. I have said that before. I have another bachelor's degree in public relations, and I just kind of fell into that. I took a bunch of marketing classes and public relations classes when I was at my city college, just because I wanted to learn like how to market film. And I just fell in love with public relations. So yeah, once I got to Long Beach State, I had already done so much in film and finished so many of the requirements to graduate in film that I just asked if I could pick up a second major instead of a minor, and I applied for that and they accepted me. So I do have two bachelor's degrees, but obviously my first one has always been film. That's what like Long Beach State knows me as. That's what is under my transcript. Number one is film, and then number two is public relations, and that's really just because I fell into the public relations field. Long story short, I never ever thought about majoring in anything else besides film. What are some items on my bucket list? I would say go to India. Definitely. That's the first one that comes to mind. Another thing on my bucket list, I really want to feel what it's like to feel the love for your child. I know it sounds so weird. I'm not going to answer that and say like, oh, I really want to have children and that's on my bucket list. It's more of like, I don't know how even my friends or people I talk to who have children, how they like it's like an undescribable love for your child that you've never felt before. I really want to feel what that's like, you know, because I can't imagine loving something like more than I love my cat, because I like really love my cat and I think of him as my child. But yeah, I just want to feel the love that you feel for your child. Yeah, I wouldn't really consider myself to be a very emotional person. I think that, yeah, I don't like cry very often. I don't really have like girl emotions and stuff. Like if a relationship, like if I break up with somebody or whatever, I don't really cry over it. I kind of get over it pretty fast. Like I'm not like a typical girl, I guess you could say. So yeah, that's why I would answer that question as like I want to feel that type of love, because I feel like sometimes I'm like just really emotionless, and so I don't know. I'm getting way too deep right now, but anyways, yeah. So those would be the two things that I can think of right now that are on my bucket list. Oh, I really want to go and sit on the court of a basketball game, like a really big basketball game. That's because I love basketball and I love going to basketball games, and I want to have courtside seats. That's like also on my bucket list. Okay, what is your best relationship advice? You're asking me this? You're really asking me? My best relationship advice, let's see. I've been engaged twice. I've called off 2 weddings. What I've learned so far in my 28 years on this earth is I think that you just need to be with your best friend. That's it. I don't think that what I found is what doesn't work is having like your boyfriend and then like not being able to do everything with him. Like I want my boyfriend to be my best friend. I want to be able to go to like hot yoga with him. I want to be able to like go to a movie with him, take him into Sephora. Like, you know, just I want to be able to just have fun with him at everything that we're doing. Like going to the grocery store, making it like just like any boring activity fun because you're constantly with your best friend. So I think that that's really important, that you have to be best friends with the person that you're with. Let's see, what else? What else can I say? I would say also when you're in a relationship, pick your battles. Be very slow to anger. Do not flip out right away. Don't jump to conclusions. I know that's so hard. But yeah, that's pretty much my number one thing. I just want to be with my best friend. I want to marry my best friend. Next, how did you get into makeup? I don't know. I just was born a super girly girl and I've just always really liked it. That's pretty much all I can say. How long have you been doing it? I've been professionally doing makeup for 2 years. I have been doing my own makeup since I think 6th grade is like when it started, when I would sneak makeup out, like my mom's makeup that she didn't use. I would sneak it out of the house, and then I would go into the school bathroom and like the bathroom or the hallway, and then I would put makeup on. So that, I think is like, that's like my first memory of really like putting on makeup. But I've always been super girly, super into that kind of thing. I'm like the only one in my house I feel like that was super girly. Like my mom grew up being a tomboy, my dad's like the most masculine guy you could ever meet, and my little sister used to be a tomboy, and so I feel like I was just like the, you know, black sheep girly girl over there in the corner like doing her makeup. So yeah, I've loved it for as long as I can remember. And this is a question from my friend Tiffany. Is your muffin buttered? Would you like to assign someone to butter your muffin? Tiffany? Really? Thank you. Haha. How did you grow your makeup collection? By going broke? No. How did I grow my makeup collection? A lot of it's gifts, gift cards. Everybody always gives me gift cards to Sephora, to Ulta, to Nordstrom. I always end up spending it on makeup. Also in makeup school, we got makeup given to us as part of tuition. You just paid for your tuition and then that included your makeup kit as well. We would also take field trips to places in Los Angeles where we would have like demos done in front of us and they would give us like a bag full of makeup as well. So that's really how I grew my makeup collection. My favorite products, drugstore and high-end. Okay, favorite products. Honestly, I can't even think of high-end products that I really like. I guess I would say the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. I also like Tarte's lip stuff. I'm actually wearing one of theirs right now. Yeah, so anything that Tarte makes for lips, I really like. Favorite drugstore products, everything, literally everything. I think that I've only really had the best success with drugstore foundations. I don't even try high-end foundations anymore. I won't even touch it. I don't even go there. So I would say drugstore products for sure are definitely, like, I have way more favorites. Like I love NYX. I love everything that NYX does. I love the Revlon liquid lipsticks now. I love Milani. Milani's eyebrow stuff I use now, and everybody uses the Anastasia one. And Milani makes like $8 eyebrow gel, and I like love it. I would even say that drugstore eyelashes I like a lot better than high-end ones. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like I don't have very many things to say as far as the high-end side goes, but definitely for drugstore stuff, like literally everything. I would say though that I really haven't found good drugstore eyeshadow. I would say that my favorite eyeshadow would be anything that Kat Von D does. I think is really, I just love Kat Von D. I think that her eye palettes are amazing. I think her contour kit's amazing actually, and her liquid lipsticks. I really like her. She's probably my favorite like high-end brand. Tips and tricks. Okay, everybody always asks me for makeup tips. Makeup tip, drink water. Literally, that's always what I say. I went to beauty school to be an esthetician. I work in skincare. I do it every day of my life. Drink water. Drink a lot of water. Your makeup will only look as good as your skin looks. It's like everybody thinks like, oh my god, what foundation are you using? It's like flawless on you and da 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 da. It's like, no, it's not my foundation so much as it is my skin, because I always keep it hydrated. I'm always drinking water. I don't drink any soda at all. I haven't had a taste of soda in, oh my god, it's been literally probably like 10 years. I do not drink soda. I don't drink anything but water. All of Gatorade when I'm sick. But other than that, water I think is the best beauty tip ever. It's the best beauty secret. Drink water. Tricks. You guys know my tape trick for eyeliner. I don't know. That's pretty much it. So why do some people do their face makeup after their eye makeup? And what's the benefit of doing your eyes first? So this question's asked a lot. There is no right or wrong way. You can do whatever you want. In makeup school, my teacher required us to do our eyes first, and so that's why I'm just in the habit of doing that. But I don't know, you watch Desi Perkins and she does her eyebrows first. If you watch Alexis Vogel, who is the makeup artist for Playboy, she does the lips first. Some people, and then if you watch like Nikki Tutorials and Manny MUA, they all do their face first and then their eyes. Basically everybody has their own way of doing things. It really doesn't matter what comes first, but the benefit of doing your eyes first for me is fallout. If I'm doing my eyes and then some, like I'm doing like a bright blue eyeshadow and it gets down here, and if I haven't done my face, I can just wipe that away with a makeup wipe and then start on my face. If I already have my whole face done and all my concealer and baking and everything, like everything is really light down here, which is what you want it to be, and that blue eyeshadow for some reason gets down here and you try to wipe it away a little bit, it's going to kind of throw your look off, and that's just my opinion. I might be a little more messy with how I do my eyes than like Manny MUA, who does his eyes last. I don't know. It really is just your own preference, but that is my opinion of the benefit of doing your eyes first. Okay, do you have any good dupes for high-end products? Like I just said, the Milani eyebrow gel is really good. I think it's a good dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I think that honestly all drugstore foundations are dupes for high-end foundations. I mean, like I said, I don't even go near high-end foundations. I don't even touch them. Okay, what's your favorite liquid lippy? My favorite liquid lippy is Marvelous Mauve by the Sephora brand. I absolutely love it. I don't go anywhere without it. And that's what I wear like at least 6 days of the week. 6 out of 7 days of the week. What are your favorite type of lashes? My favorite type of lashes, I would say my first favorite type of lashes are Ardell. My second type would be Cocoa Lashes. And then I do like the Mandy lashes. I'm wearing them right now in Bombshell. So yeah, it would be drugstore, Ardell, Cocoa Lashes, which are the same price as drugstore. You just have to order them online, and then Mandy lashes, which are a little more expensive. They're a little high-end. And then this said favorite high-end foundation. Like I said, I don't really like high-end foundations, but if I were to choose one, I would say the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation would be my favorite high-end eyeshadow palette. Like I said, anything Kat Von D. Favorite liquid liner for wings? Honestly, I would say I really like Essence and their liquid liner, which is a drugstore brand. And I also really like, is it who is it? I think, I'm trying to think. I think I like Tarte. I'm trying to think of what it is because it came in like a bag. I didn't like specifically buy it, but it's, I really like it. I think it's by Tarte, the liquid liner. Favorite blush? I hate MAC, but I love their blushes. I hate MAC, but I hate how I love their blushes. But I love their blushes. I also love Jordana blushes, which are also drugstore. And I think you can find them online for like $1.99. I'm wearing one of them right now. I have like 10 of them. I love them. Favorite primer? I love the L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer. Favorite brushes? I really love the Luxie brushes. Those are my favorite brushes. I love Luxie brushes. Tips on a cut crease. I don't know. I don't consider myself really good at cut creases, honestly. Don't freak out. I guess that'd be my tip. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep practicing. Keep practicing. What was your first makeup product? My first makeup product, I stole it from my mom. I think it was by Lancome, and it was like a little eyeshadow like duo, and it was like a brick red color, and then I think a white, and then the brick red, I used to take like a angled brush and I used to wet it with my mouth. It's disgusting. I used to suck on the angled brush and then I would put it in the eyeshadow, the red eyeshadow, and I would line underneath my eyes with it. Isn't that so weird? But then at the same time, it's smart. It's like, oh, I was using, like, how did I was smart enough to figure out to wet the brush to get longevity of the eyeshadow, because it's eyeshadow, it's not eyeliner, you know? Like, I think I was pretty smart for being 12. But anyways, yeah, so that was my first makeup product. Who is your favorite YouTuber? Casey Holmes. I love her. What/who inspires you for most of your makeup looks? I don't know. I would just say, honestly, just scrolling through Instagram. What is your favorite brand? I would say it would be between NYX and Kat Von D. What made you decide to do YouTube videos? I graduated in film and I also graduated from beauty school, so it just kind of made sense. I don't have anything else to say. That is it for the questions. I love doing these videos, so I will do another one in a couple months. And as always, I will answer any questions that you guys want. If you privately message me or whatever, I'll always let you guys know what's going on. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching my video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!